You have EntertheCronic's rabbit hole, and Kai, thank you so much for your Patreon membership request. You are bringing a theater of tragedy down the rabbit hole, and I'm very excited for the song, A Hamlet for a Slothful Vassal. I'm really excited to see what this one is about. Let's see what we're getting into.
And this is something new, so thank you for bringing something new. Kai Chronicans, you ready? Let's do this. Kai, thank you so much for giving us a little write-up here, because Theater of Tragedy, I've always heard, I've never checked them out before, but I'm definitely excited to get to them, so thank you for this. Theater of Tragedy is a band from Norway.
Cool.
You will hear Liv Kristen sing duet with Raymond, who is the male vocalist. Theater of Tragedy were the first band that recorded an entire album with Beauty and the Beast's vocal approach.
Cool.
They sing duet. They are talking to each other. Their vocal overlap, which is intended. Oh, sweet.
I love that. I love spoken word vocal overlap.
No kidding. And you should watch the lyrics, which we are, because you gave us a Spotify link, because the lyrics are in early modern English from the 16th century, which I'm used to reading from the King James Bible.
Yeah.
And you are...
I am too.
Yeah. It's like a dialogue between the Beauty and the Beast itself. It is considered gothic metal, and because I've remember Liv and all that, maybe we have heard Theater of Tragedy. I'm going to check that before we play, just so I make sure I'm not looking silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says.
Good point.
Look at me, look at him, and then look at you. Yeah, we never done. Oh yeah. I didn't think he'd give us a write-up like that if we had, but it just the name sounded familiar. I'm sorry. Here we go. We're in. Boom. You want a Peps? I'll get after this one. Sound good?
Oh, talk ski. We start ski.
Skate, skate. That's not going to get you more out of it. Are you happy we're getting it done now, though? Me too. That really works. And I get to sleep in a little bit more tomorrow. Till 7. That way we get this done. You could go. I'll get my 2 done instantly. And then we could go do something when the boys are up.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
We should tell them that we haven't heard this one.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Upon inspection? No, upon investigation, right?
Upon investigation.
3, 2, 1. Upon investigation, we have not heard Theater of Tragedy, so this is new.
I like the keyboard.
1 second, y'all.
That's better.
For y'all on your end, but when we have it plugged into the laptop, we can't hear each other through the mics and the headset. But when it's plugged into the mic, we can hear each other. That's all that happened there. We're gonna restart.
Keyboard.
Yeah, I bet you did. Very magical.
It's very bard-like.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Just floating. interesting. Nice transition here.
Very good transition.
Okay, there's a lot to say in here because I wasn't expecting the whimsical approach to the lyrics kind of coming into the instruments, because a lot strip down the instruments a bit right when the vocal comes in, but they didn't. So that was an interesting blend for me, and was really cool because it had the girl at the beginning having the thing said, and then the whisper would happen from the male, and then it switched where the man was saying it, and then the whisper was coming from the female. So it's just showing how much diversity and range this theater of tragedy really can do.
It really is. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of a waltz they're singing.
Ooh, okay,
because you're caught in, when you're dancing, you're always spinning. So it's like the person whose back is towards us.
And you're
is
just
the
watching
one.
Bridgerton too.
And I was just watching Bridgerton, and
it fits the scene.
and I was watching Anastasia upstairs with the boys, and so like just
Nice.
watching everyone dancing and like that spinning with the vocals is amazing.
Right.
And it's really cool that's written in Old English, and it's also weird because I do understand it somewhat because we're used to Old English.
Yes. Yeah. I'm loving this feel, and like you said, the keyboard is really setting that amazing mood, isn't it?
It really is very bard-like.
Yeah. And now it's changed. Now it's metal.
Slothful Vassal, so the name for it by sword. I can tell me what he tries is not. Let me hold the shadows.
Nice. Bring it back. Interesting.
Very cool.
Yeah, that is unique and different, isn't it?
It really is.
And it looks like it's about 6 people, and and even when this song is from, because I can't pinpoint it to what decade it's from even.
No,
Maybe
it's
90s?
it's almost like a timeless kind of piece
Sure is.
because It's very bard-like, which is very 16th century.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
time she comes in to sing, it's heavy, heavy metal.
It got
Whenever
way heavier in the
he's
middle than I
singing.
thought it would.
It really did,
Yeah.
especially when his vocals took over, and like
Exactly.
because he started as the whisper, as the echo. He started as the echo, and then he became the forefront. Then he became the only singer, and then she came back in right when that bard music started playing again, and it
Yeah, well
softened.
said.
And so it was really such an interesting, it really felt like a dance, like a waltz to me, with how they portrayed that,
I think that's what they were going
and
for.
that's what they were going for.
Yeah.
Like, because Kai, you said this is the first band
Yeah.
to go full album Beauty and Beast lyrics.
Yeah, you felt that.
And you feel that
Full
in
gothic
this
metal here.
full gothic metal,
Yeah.
full Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
It literally felt like a metal version of Beauty and the Beast when Belle and the Beast are like, he's like, "Come to dinner with me," and she's like, "No."
Absolutely.
Right? And then he's getting angry. He's calling her names. He's belittling her. And then even in this song lyrically, she's like, I'm not that. Like, I'm not an imp. I'm not impish. I'm not
Right.
this thing.
Yeah.
Like, these are all lies. This is just what you're saying. He's like, yeah, it is what I'm saying. She's like, I get it, but like, calm down. I'm trying to melt the ice here. Like, let's get through this. And he's like, no, leave. So like,
because and that's what made the overlapping sometimes feel overbearing for me.
yeah.
And like having to be honest, like I wish it wasn't as chaotic sometimes, but that's what that duet was, I think, trying to portray out here with that Beauty and the Beast thing. Because like you said, it's not really pretty to be in the room sometimes watching that happen, right?
There's still friction, but you got to get through
Yeah,
it.
you got to get, of course, but sometimes for me, that's what I thought could have helped this song a little bit, was the music coming down a little bit in the moments when they were having their chat.
And I liked when they did have their chat, because the music coming down that little bit was that additive of that.
No, I
bard feel.
didn't think it did go down, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I thought when they were singing the music, it would have been nicer if it dropped down more for me, because it didn't, in my mind, at least in my ears. It sounded too chaotic for me.
That's fair.
That's what I was trying to say all the time there, and that's where I still thought that's what they were also getting across. That's why I was suggesting that it's awkward to be watching that sometimes when there's so much overlapping and speaking happening.
Absolutely. And for me, I felt the opposite. That's all I was saying.
Interesting then.
I really enjoyed it. I thought the music was great. I thought that their singing was quite easy to discern, especially having the lyrics. So I had a great time with this. I thought it was
Yeah,
very
I still had a
well
good
done.
time. I wasn't saying it was a bad thing or anything.
No, absolutely not. So I guess all in all, I really like how, like, the music when she came in was very bard-like, and so it was almost softer because
Yeah.
she had that softer, more ethereal aspect to her voice, whereas he was so heavy and hard with
Brought the
the
metal.
full metal everything. So it was just such a beautiful marriage of the two, and I felt that the when that bard-like music came in with her, that was the softening of the heavy metal that was trying to get portrayed through this like dance of a song. So very cool marriage between the two in my mind.
Absolutely, and the band's called Theater of Tragedy, and you literally felt like you were in a theater here. And
Absolutely.
I was feeling the tragedy part more, and you were feeling the theater part more.
Absolutely, yes.
That's kind of what I was trying to get across, because it really felt chaotic in what type of theater performance they were trying to show here. So it was beautiful. I always just am so confused how this is called gothic metal as well. I guess just anything theater is gothic style.
Theater is kind of gothic style.
And just the feeling of like the keyboard and all that too. But we would definitely love to have Theater of Tragedy come back down the rabbit hole. And Liv Christine, I feel like we should know exactly where she's from. I think like she's from The Third and the Mortal.
I think so.
Yeah, I think she's one of the singers that have sang for The Third and the
Yeah.
Mortal. So
She
please let
definitely
us know
sounds
all the
familiar.
information in the comments below to help these Canadians over here. But thank you so much, Kai, for this request. And Chronicans, if you had a good time, please hit that like button on your way out. We are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, Kai, for this request, and Chronicans for being here with us. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.